In this video, I will show you how to make this crochet flower. You can use it to decorate any of your crochet garments, bag or home decorations. In this tutorial, I will show you how to make this basic version, but in my PDF crochet pattern, you can find also these two other options with bigger center, perfect to place some beads. As I said, it has 3 versions of flowers and each one has a few sizes. So if you are interested, I will link it down below. Also, I used the same motif to make these crochet earrings. I have another video tutorial how to make them, so I will link it down below. To make this flower, you can use any yarn you want. I will work with DK yarn. All of them are made with DK yarn, but if you want to use thicker or thinner yarn, just remember to use a right hook. Let's get started. To make this flower, I will use this DK acrylic yarn. This is Melissa Sweet. I recycled from my old project. 4 mm crochet hook, scissors, needle, a stitch marker, and optionally, if you want to, you can use some beads, big ones like here or small ones like here. Start making a magic ring. Okay. And now inside this magic ring, I will make 6 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Close this hole. And right now we will work as amigurumi, so without joining rounds, but we will start working just in back loop. So instead of inserting your hook through both loops, you will just work in the back one, so here. But in this first front one, we will place our stitch marker. So this is our first stitch. On the front part, I put my stitch marker. I close it in a moment, and in the back one, I will insert my crochet hook. Okay, so here I can close it. And now I will work 2 single crochet in each stitch, but remember only in back loop. So here will be my first one and my second one. This is our first increase of round number 2. So in the next stitch, just back loop, we will work again 2 single crochet. So it will be our stitches number 3 and 4. Go to the next one, stitches number 5 and 6. In the next one, 7 and 8. In the next one, 9 and 10. And in the next one, 11 and 12. And this is our last stitch of this round because we started with 6. So the round number 2 has to have 12 stitches. Okay, so right now, this is how it looks like. Here, as you can see, we have these front loops, and we will continue working like this to have like a little snail shell. Okay, so in the next stitch we'll start round number 3, and again only in back loop we will work first an increase, so 2 single crochet in 1 stitch, 1 and 2. But in the next one, again, only in back loop, just 1. So our stitch number 3. in the next one an increase, so stitch number 4 and 5, and in the next one just one single crochet only in back loop, so number 6. In the next one 7 and 8 in the same place, and 9 in the next one. Okay, in the next one 10 and 11 and 12 in the next one, 13 and 14 as an increase, and 15 in the next one, and we still have to make one more repeat, so it's our stitch number 16 and 17 as increase, and 18 in the next one. Okay, and right now we have 18 stitches. This is the size of our circle. The final size of a flower first only depends on you, and you have to remember that the flower will be a little bit bigger than the circle you will make, because in the last round we will add petals, okay, all over. So if this circle, and you know that the flower will be a little bit bigger, is enough, you can just in the next back loop make a slip stitch and cut the yarn. But I will make one more round also to show you how to make all the increasing rounds if you want to make your flower much bigger. So we will make one more round, round number 4, to have a total of 24 stitches. So in the next back loop again we will make an increase, our 2 stitches, 1 stitch in the next one, and again 1 stitch in the next one. So our stitches 3 and 4. Now 5 and 6 in the next stitch, 7 in the next one, 8 in the next one. And one more time I will show you my increase, so stitches number 9 and 10 in the next one, 11 in the next one, and 12 in the next one. So I will work like this, making increase and 2 single crochet in next stitches all over until I have 24 stitches. Again, this is how my circle looks like after round number 4. I have 24 stitches, and right now this is enough for me. I will just make a slip stitch in the next back loop of the next stitch, and I will just cut the yarn. You don't need a long tail if you don't want to, but you can use it later to sew your applique to anything you want, so it depends on you. I will just leave short tail to weave in later. And right now we will go back to this first front loop where we have a stitch marker. So I will take new yarn, I will just make a slip knot, okay, and I will insert my hook here where I place the stitch marker. Okay, and I will insert my new yarn. So just put it here and make a chain to secure it. And from this moment we will work all over in these front loops. So as I said, like it's a shell. In this first loop, in this first stitch where we inserted the yarn, we will enter again. Okay, and we will make single crochet. Now yarn over, insert into the same place and make a double crochet. This is how it looks like. Okay, now yarn over and go to the next stitch. So here to this one and make now double crochet first, and in the same space make a slip stitch. And this is our first petal, and we will just repeat this all over I will show you a few times more. Insert your insert your hook into the next stitch, make a single crochet first, double crochet in the same space, go to the next one, first double crochet, oh. Okay, double crochet and slip stitch in the same one. So every petal we're making in 2 stitches. Half of the petal in the first stitch and half of the petal in the second one. I will show you once more. Go to the next one, make first a single crochet, double crochet in the same stitch. Now we will go to the next stitch, make first a double crochet and later a slip stitch in the same place. Okay, and we will work like this all over until the end. In the last round, I will show you this in a moment, but in the last round you will work on the border, but again only in front loop. So I will just keep working and I will show you what to do next. As you can see, to finish this petal, I have to start to work in this border of our circle. So again, I will work only in front loop. I will leave these back loops. So later, when you want to sew your flower to anything you want, it can be a garment, it can be a bag, you will just use these back loops. You will see it better after I finish, but you will use these back loops to sew your flower to anything you want. So I will just keep working. First single crochet, then double crochet, and in a moment I will show you how my flower looks like. I still have here 1 stitch left and 1 petal to finish. Okay, and that's it. This is how my flower looks like. Now I just have to cut the yarn and I will weave in all these ends. This one I recommend you just to use your hook and to put it inside, and I used to make these knots here. If you sew it to something, the truth is you even don't have to weave in all these ends properly. Just make a good knot and cut it, and here you can make the same. Okay, so these are these back loops, as you can see, all over. So when you sew it to, for example, a sweater or a bag, you will just place your needle under every of these stitches. So this is how my flower looks like. You can just put 1 bead inside. Here I put 3 or a few small ones here in the center, but obviously it's absolutely optional because it looks gorgeous just with yarn. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more crochet and DIY tutorials, and see you next time.